I can see a little bit of blue right down in there, and this red oxide paint seems to come off quite easily. I reckon they painted it before the paint got too bad on the blue. What you're looking at is pretty amazing, really. It's got some rust holes in it. Have any guesses? So I had a nearly 4-hour round journey today, and I got a message to say that something was for sale, and you worked it out yet? Not yet. So it's definitely got some character, this, whatever it is. See a corner up there. See another corner. Oh. So what we're looking at is the roof. Lo and behold, I've managed to score the roof, the original roof from this vehicle. And a lot of it's still there. It's not all there, but some of it's still there. And I'm very, very happy about this. I've got a nose profile. I've got the original paint inside. I've got some some ribs, the channels above the door. So I've got an exact measurement now. He called me up. He messaged me, sorry, and said, "Oh, I can have the roof." So I raced down there, and I've got the back end as well, so you can see that it matches. This matches that. There's the blue under it, the blue at the front. So very, very happy. This will have to be repaired, but the channel, there's channel on this as well still, and this just apparently just fell off the vehicle when they went to move it, so it didn't get all bowed and buckled like I thought it was. I thought, from what I was told, they actually folded it in half, but from what I can see, there's no fold. They just cut it straight through the center with an angle grinder, and I actually love the fact that the blue paint is still perfect underneath there. I think I'm probably going to work on this upright like this for the next few days now, and fix all this front nose, and I won't worry about that because I'll have to be welding all of this and repairing the back end of it, which is really rusted away. So horses for courses and having to work out what's what, but the front is an amazing thing to have. You don't realise how much you want something until you actually need it, and there's all the original stuff in there. This is fairly bad, but I'll be able to rebuild all of this. Definitely be able to rebuild it. So I'm really, really happy about this. It's pretty cool to see it. So it spurred me on. I was making, when I got the message, I found, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you now. Actually, I don't know where it is. But I found the piece that goes above the doors that attaches to the underside of the channel. I found a piece of it, and it just happened to be directly in the center, so I could get a half to that pillar. And I was in the process of making that when I got the message, and of course I would have been doing the other side as well, so that would have been done today. I'm just trying to see, there's another piece. Yeah. So this was a part of it. It was a strengthening part that went sort of actually like this above where the doors go. And if you see those two squares, that's where the pins go up into from the door. That when you turn the handle, the pin goes up. So that's either side, and that was a strengthening part. So I've made that up there. I'll probably put this on the back burner for a couple of days now, purely because I really want to get this sorted out. I'd love to be able to get this onto the vehicle. The vehicle's not in any state for it to sit on there at the moment, so it's really pointless. So I'm formulating a plan as to what I've got to get done here. If you think about what I've been talking about, all of these little dog leg bottoms, they're not dog legs, but we know what they are, the rib cage bottoms. So all of those will have to be shored up and put in place along this side as well, and then this will have to be lifted up and fixed onto the back of the frame, and then I might be able to sit this up on there. But that's pretty amazing. And you know, it just shows you that this combi was meant to stay together. So I've got all the doors, I've got the roof now. I'm so happy about that. And if you look here, there's no rust here. There is on the edges, but that's a relatively minor fix. I'm happy to cut into this and blend in new pieces all the way around. It'll add to its character. And I would have had to have rebuilt the channel anyway, so it's not like I'm not, you know, I may be able to keep the front channel to give it its, you know, character at the front as you're looking at the vehicle. So that might be able to be saved. Some of this is gone altogether. So you can just see how bad it was. You know, and this black stuff, that's where the tree was leaking its sap. And there's a direct line where the roofing iron was sitting on there. It goes all the way at the back as well. So pretty stoked about that. And the blue is just amazing. Anyway, I'll leave that with you.